Today we're visiting the Porsche Experience Center in Los Angeles, and we're going to be taking you through the Cayenne off-road experience. It starts with an off-road drive route. We'll show you some of the highlights, and then we head out on the track, the driver development course, to do some laps. Then we get to have some fun. We get to slide around on the skid pad and the kick plate and another low friction surface. So a pretty well-rounded experience in the new Cayenne S. Let's get you started on the off-road course, and we'll take it from there.
Shaking up the wheel a little bit. Try to stop it right about there. A little more. We'll put about 3 more feet before we stop it. Right about there. There you go.
Sweet.
That is quite...
No problem.
Try to level the camera here. Yeah.
All right, continue rolling down.
Where's the water bottle? Show us a water bottle. There we go. Oh, you can't see through. That's okay. Nice. Good modulation with the brake pedal.
To the left here. Then you're going to start climbing up this hill. Over here.
Oh,
This one?
yeah.
Okay.
So, John, you will be kicking in a little bit here and there. Put on light steady throttle, and you'll find it's not going to go too fast. Find traction and get you up the hill.
Oh, this torque converter is doing work.
This poor car.
Wow, this is pretty steep.
This is jarring.
Yeah.
So, to the right here.
Hard right?
Yep. Got loads of room.
Good. Nice.
That was very steep.
That was pretty impressive.
There's some loose gravel on here, and we got a little side tilt.
Oh my god.
Of course. This is pretty grippy though.
Alright, so climbing up the hill here. You're going to come up, and then I'm going to get you up on this thing.
Oh, that's right.
I always knew I would die in a car with you all, flipping off of a big Porsche sign.
Good, keep coming. A little more this way. There we go. Trying to make it challenging for you. There we go. Keep going just like that. Beautiful. Very nice. Keep going. Keep it straight.
It's better show on video.
It's Sky.
Oh god.
Keep going. Perfect. Very nice.
This traction control system does work.
Alright, I'm going to have to continue down the hill in front of us again.
This time you're gonna go wide open throttle.
Okay, another U-turn.
Alright, so climbing up this here. And you want to bring the left side tires nice and close on this side.
Makes me nervous whenever he turns around. He's not spotting me.
Just like that. So we want to get your car nice and close to this. So
Okay.
coming right at this.
Now we know what angles it can do.
Perfect. Keep coming just like that. Keep it going straight. Keep going straight. Keep going straight. And start turning that way. And cut it hard, hard, hard. Cut it hard. Nice and slow through there. Perfect.
Cool.
Very nice. You're done. And just to the right here. I'm going to have you go line up behind my Cayenne over there.
Awesome.
Real quick.
Great. Good job being passengers, guys. Probably a little bit more harrowing from the passenger seat. This is a really fun track here at PEC. Gives you a good amount of elevation change. Some bumps to upset the car. Lets you run out the gears well enough. Test out the brakes. I'm just leaving the car's program in auto mode. All right, maximum attack. Here we go. Going wide. Cayenne really does handle. It's impressive. Yeah, so Cayenne on the track, soft but very capable, a lot of grip, easy to drive, really easy to work around the stability control system too. Everything was on, we were in Sport Plus mode, the transmission made really good shift decisions. Sounds nice too. I mean, talk about a vehicle that can just kind of do it all. We were just at the off-road driving experience, seeing what this can do, going up crazy inclines, articulation situations. The traction control system is very good at putting the power down when wheels are lifted up, and then you can take this out on a track and pretty much go as fast as you want to. Brakes held up beautifully too. I mean, this is not an easy track on brakes. There are a lot of braking zones, not a lot of cooling zones. And yeah, what a very impressive driving experience here in this Cayenne S. Haven't spent a lot of time in these cars. We had a base Cayenne this week, but out here, that's really where this car shines. On back roads, and surprisingly, in some of the extreme environments, like off-road scenarios, and on a driver's training course. Love the driving position of these Cayennes too. It's nice and low, steering wheel comes right up to your chest. Seats are surprisingly well bolstered too. Didn't really make too many adjustments, and I think I probably could have gotten a little bit more side bolstering going, but that's okay.
So next, we're going to go try the performance start in this vehicle.
Okay.
It's similar to launch control. It is pretty much launch control.
All right.
But it is not called that in
Sure.
the cars that don't have a PDK transmission.
Okay.
So, excellent. So launch control and the performance start works the same way. To make it work, you need to be in your highest sport mode. In this car, that would be Sport Plus. When I tell you to, your left foot is going to go 100% under the brake, then your right foot is going to go 100% under the throttle.
Great.
When having both feet all the way down, it will actually tell us in the dash, performance start activated.
Sweet.
Once we see that, I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, release the brake, then you're going to take your foot off the brake and enjoy the acceleration.
Got it.
All the way until the Porsche billboard. Any questions?
You got it. That sounds great.
All right, here we go. Left foot on the brake, right foot on the gas. 3, 2, 1, go.
Cool.
A little more brake here. Perfect. A little more. Excellent. Maintaining a nice steady throttle. Vision to the left. Excellent, excellent. And up ahead, we'll be exiting out through the gate where that Panamera is.
That carousel's awesome.
Isn't that friggin' awesome?
That's pretty cool. I haven't been to the real Nürburgring, so, you know, only Forza Gran Turismo.
Same here.
That's exciting. I love that.
So we're going to start by turning our traction control fully off. So we're going to hold that down. There we go.
PSM off, all right.
And when I get out here, I'm just going to start by gradually increasing my speed until I find a loss in traction.
Okay.
Usually the Cayennes tend to understeer before they oversteer, but we'll feel it out. But pretty much I'm going to point it over here, steer this way, give it big power, lift off, let it rotate, and then back to power.
Beautiful. Locking it into manual mode there.
Yep, exactly.
There we
So
go.
It's not grabbing another gear on me.
Nice car wash.
And it's cutting power. Come on, give it to me. I'm foot to the floor. It's not doing anything.
Yeah, you can hear that, feel
So-
that front axle.
You can
Let
feel it
go a
trying to
little bit.
grab, trying
Yep.
to grab a little bit, you know? So in like the 911s, we can get them into a 90-degree drift and
That's
hold
awesome.
the 90.
Wow.
In these Cayennes, they don't really like it. You can get them at like about 45, 50 degrees of angle.
Okay.
I don't know, do you use 2 feet at all on pedals?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So another easy way to initiate it is you can build up a little bit of speed like this, start riding the brake, give it a lot of power, and you'll feel it rotate like that too.
Cool.
Come on, I did front bite. So that's the other thing you can try to do. Try to like
Sure.
rock the weight a little around to try to get the front to bite.
Nice.
And that's about
Perfect.
where the Cayenne likes it, right in there. Not
That's
too
that
much
sweet
angle.
spot.
But hey, you're still drifting a Cayenne.
Yeah.
You're still drifting an SUV. We're
Cool.
gonna exit off and switch seats now.
Great. Lovely. There she be. It's great to be able to do all of this in the same SUV.
Yep. That's what I love about it.
Yeah.
You can take the kids to soccer practice. You can go conquer all the hills. You can get up to the snow, go snowboarding.
Yeah.
And then when you're out with the boys, turn your traction control off and go do some donuts in a parking lot.
Absolutely.
Have some fun with it, play it out. Usually we try to, start by feeling out the understeer and oversteer, but I think you're kind of past that point.
Sure.
There you go. Good use of the brake there to try to get that nose to bite. So a little less counter steer. Once
All right.
you get into the slide, just a little less counter steer.
Cool.
That was perfect.
Were you in first and then you switched into second
Exactly.
to kind
As
of
you
get
get
it
into
going?
more angle, you'll need a little more wheel speed.
Okay.
So pretty much you can get it to about 20, 25, maybe 30 degrees of angle. And as you start to want more than that, grab second gear. Good use of the brake, dude. Yes! You're a great driver, man.
Thanks. I do this for a living. It's fun.
It shows.
I just want to be Chris Harris, that's all.
Don't we all? So where do you work?
I run a YouTube channel called TheTopher. I do a little bit of instructing and stuff like this at M1 Concours in Pontiac, Michigan. It's a that's awesome. It's a track that does a lot of corporate events, stuff like that.
Here we go.
Yeah, you gotta treat it like an all-wheel drive car.
Yep,
Turning in.
100%. More power. Grab the next gear. See, as you get into more angle, it starts pulling you to the center.
Yep.
You need the
Trying to
wheel
get on
speed.
the outside a
You're
little
out.
bit too.
Wheel speed, wheel speed, wheel speed, wheel speed. Get us out wider. There you go.
There we go.
Tap and brake. Nicely done. If that was for Hunter, please repeat.
There we go.
Nicely done.
All right,
Very
should we get
nicely
these
done.
guys out there?
Let's exit off.
All
Dude,
right.
awesome job.
That was fun.
Let's make a left-hand turn here.
Okay.
That was awesome job. We're going to swap seats one more time here. I'll give you a quick little demonstration on the kick plate. Show you how
Sounds
this
good.
one works. Then I'll
Oh
try
yeah,
it.
never done this before.
Excellent.
Cool.
Now we're going to come into this, and the car can randomly be kicked in either direction. The car might
right.
slide to the left, it might slide to the right, and that's what makes it a challenge.
Cool.
So as soon as the car starts to slide, you got to react very quick to try to recover the car. The objective is to try to get the car straightened out here. What helps the most is vision, keeping your eyes looking where you want the car to go. So I'm going to keep my eyes looking for those 3 orange cones and steer towards those orange cones. About 20 miles an hour, I come off the gas, coasting, car kicks sideways, and steer towards the cones and straighten out the vehicle.
Sweet.
Now, if for some reason, say I lost control and this car started to spin out doing something kind of like this, just hold your foot on the brake until you come to a complete stop just like that.
Got it.
And then always make sure you exit in the center of the red surface here towards those orange cones. There's a little circle that will reset the kick plate for the next person.
Perfect. Okay.
Alrighty, let's
All
go
right.
ahead and roll into it. Shoot for about 20 miles an hour. Nice
Sounds
quick
good.
hands. Sweet. Sweet, off throttle, coasting. Beautiful.
Great.
Very, very nicely done. Nice quick reaction timing there.
Yeah, it's a pretty aggressive kick.
It is.
What type of motors and stuff does it use to do that? Because
So
it's stationary, right?
It's all hydraulic.
Okay.
It's a hydraulic fluid, and there's a plate that we're actually driving over that physically moves about a foot to a foot and a half.
Okay.
As we drive over the plate.
And that just...
This is a very, very intelligent module. If I'm not mistaken, I think they said it's somewhere in the realm of $750,000.
My gosh,
just for this
yeah.
one module.
It's powerful, too.
It's very powerful.
Yeah.
We can control how hard we want it to kick. We can control at what speeds we want it to kick or not kick. So if we come in at under 17, nothing happens. If you come in over 31, nothing happens. If you
Okay.
drive over this in a golf cart, nothing happens. You drive over in a
Sweet
pickup
spot.
truck, nothing happens.
All right.
So there's literally lasers that detect
Neat.
wheelbase lengths of cars and says, is this a car that I'm allowed to kick or not?
Yeah.
And then it does it.
Cool.
In addition to that, there's also obstacles we can turn on that will pop up in front of the car and then recess back into the ground before it's even possible to hit them.
Okay.
Because it gauges the speed of the car and knows, you know, at that speed, you have X amount of time before you get there. Let's try one more. We'll
One
do
more?
a little bit faster.
Sounds good. Yeah, this auto steers nicely, too. I mean, you can kind of sense where that front end wants to be.
Yep, it really, you know, that's a Porsche for you. It's really,
Sure.
really,
Good
the
steering
communication
character.
is there.
Yeah.
You know, the communication from the front wheels to the driver is really amazing. It's not very numb feeling that, you know, a lot of modern day cars with electric, you know, power steering.
So what
end up
speed
having.
here?
Shoot for like 26, 27.
Okay.
Excellent.
Nice.
Very nicely done.
Cool.
The other thing you'll notice in the in like this car versus say doing it in a 911 is this car is on all seasons, so it does channel out the water better than say
Okay.
a 911 would.
Nice.
Which is where we're going to try to come down the hill and we're going to kind of try to drift through this corner. We're going to do
Sweet.
a little Scandinavian flick down
Oh,
the hill
yeah. All right.
and then try to hold the slide through the corner. It's very tricky in these Cayennes just because of the weight and also the all seasons.
Sure.
And the
No
inconsistency in grip level, no handbrake, exactly. So ideally you want to really start it with use of the brakes. Doesn't always want to work, so we'll kind of feel it out here. But you're going to come in from this way. Bring it in, still on the brake, then throttle.
Nice.
And it's going to over-rotate. Catch. Nope. But the idea is to
Hero
try to
finish.
come through there
Yep.
and try to rotate it around. And as you can see, the grip levels are just inconsistencies. Some
Yes.
are inconsistent. Sometimes it's gripping up and hooking, and other times it's sliding like you're on
It's
ice.
the story of all seasons.
Yep.
Yep.
So we'll swap seats. I think you got the idea from
All
that.
right. Cool.
Let's see you one up it.
See what happens. Shot.
Kind of bring it over this way, then steer back to the left. Give it a little blip of throttle, then get ready to ride the brake. There you go. There we go. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Made it work.
Wasn't pretty, but it worked.
Hey, still got through. Just go to the right here.
Go right,
We'll
okay.
loop around to the top of the hill.
Sounds good. Yeah, that's fun.
Very nicely done. Let's go for it again.
All right. It's so weird because you feel like you're going to hit a cone and then throttle pushes it out a little bit more.
Yep. Let's go for it again.
All right.
Clear.
Cool. Stay a little wider this time.
It's just super inconsistent.
Yeah. All right. Should I just go around there?
Yeah, try going around that one.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
That's
Nicely
what we
done.
want.
Nicely done.
All
That
right.
was awesome. That was freaking awesome, man.
Yeah.
All right, now I got another one for you.
Okay.
Come down the hill without the little flick at the top.
Okay.
Try to come down the hill and initiate just right into the corner.
Okay. 360 entry.
I've never done it in the SUV. I've done it in the 911s, done it in the Caymans, never done it in the SUVs.
All right, so just straight down and then flick it in.
Try to flick it in, see,
Okay.
like load up the nose on the brake and
Yep.
try to flick. Like the big thing is you can't flick super fast just because of the surface.
Sure,
you'll
sure,
notice.
sure.
So it's kind of just
right,
recognizing
see what
it and
happens.
seeing what the car can and will allow you to do.
I think I killed the cone.
That was awesome.
That was cool.
That was awesome.
Yep, we got
Yeah,
it.
let me fix it. Let me fix it. Just go
All
over
right.
here. Dude, that was sick. I'm like looking over here, backwards entry, watching.
Yeah, it's so counterintuitive because throttle will pull you around because we're about to spin halfway through there,
Yep.
you know, so.
Yeah, it's like in a rear-wheel drive car, throttle is your enemy when you start to slide
Yeah.
and spin, you know? It's like it's going to spin you out more. Versus in an all-wheel drive car, you know, that power is your friend when it starts to spin.
Yep.
Get on that power, steer where you want to go, and hope that enough power gets sent to the front differential to
Yep.
pull you out of it. Let's go for it.
All right.
There you go. Nice. Nice. That was beautiful.
That's a good
Nicely
one to end
done.
the day on there.
That was beautiful.
Cool.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Very slow rally driver.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly.
Awesome. Hunter, thank you so much. That
No
was
problem, Chris. It was a
fantastic.
pleasure working with
Yeah.
you. It was such a pleasure working with you and just total blast. You come out here often, or I mean, not to here, but to LA?
Oh, for a lot of press events, a lot of driving stuff,
Straight up
but
that way.
mostly this is kind of our first time staying in LA for an extended period. We've gotten a lot of videos filmed.
Very cool.
Been very productive.
Here.
So
Do you guys go out to the, like, when you're out here, do you ever like take cars into like Malibu Canyons and whatnot?
yeah, that's
Do
kind of where
that
we're
there?
staying.
Awesome.
Yep. Yeah, we're staying out
Down that way.
all the way up down through the Cayenne.
What area are you guys staying in?
We're in kind of West Hills.
That's where I grew up. I grew up in
yeah.
Calabasas.
Oh, great. Yeah,
Right
that's
on
it.
the corner from there.
Mhm.
Any of these spots are fine.
Cool.
Yeah, like Malibu Canyons over in that area, Decker, Payuma,
Yeah.
Canaan, Yerba Buena, Latigo. Those are all canyons that
Yeah, we were in
I grew
Latigo
up
the other day.
driving as a kid.
Oh
and
man,
still love them and whatnot.
so good. I mean, we don't have any good driving roads in Michigan. There's
a lot of straight
there's
roads,
A lot of straight roads.
flat roads.
Entrance and exit ramps. Coming out here, it's like, oh, this is great.
Yep.
So we were driving a lot of fun stuff this week. We had
Awesome.
a 911T. We were picking up a GT4 RS today from you guys.
Awesome.
So we'll get to test that this week.
Sweet.
And, have some fun with it. So
Very cool.
Yeah, very excited.
Very, very, very cool, Chris.
Well, thanks again.
Such a pleasure working with you.
Absolutely.
If you ever
Likewise.
come back out, would be happy to work with you again. It was total blast.
Great.
Fun for me.
Yeah. I'm also doing a 911 experience later on this
I'm doing that
afternoon.
one with you as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, later
Good.
after this one.
Great.
So
All right.
sweet. We'll continue on having fun in 911.
All right.
Sweet,
Perfect.
sweet.
A big shout out and thank you to Porsche for having us out at the Porsche Experience Center in Los Angeles this week. We did a number of different driving experiences. We'll be coming out with those other videos soon, so stay tuned for that. And it was a lot of fun experiencing the Cayenne in all of its different areas of capability, from the track to the off-road course to sliding around on the low friction surfaces. Pretty well-rounded SUV, and haven't spent a lot of time in these new Cayennes, so it was nice to really get behind the wheel and experience it in some more extreme environments. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.